All right, well, I haven't done a cell tower for a while, so I thought I'd take a look at this again today. This is the game that's a word search, and basically we're just trying to fill the whole grid with words. We have to use every letter, and that's about it. Let's see. Scene is pretty good there, and grand, or grant, or something. Picture. Ooh, picture is really good. It's almost got to be picture, right? Let's do picture. Let's go for that. Picture, grand, or grant, or grants. I like scenery. Not quite. You can almost do scenery. But you can't quite do scenery. You can't do scenic. I think scene is pretty good, though. If we do grand, then... or grant, and we'd have... dicey? No, it's not dicey. Dirty. You could do dirty, and grant or grants, and then secondly. I mean, kind of works. Secondly. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. It's gotta be. You can't do second because the D would be split up, but you can do secondly. And then we can do open or opened. Yeah, maybe that works. All right, well, let's do scene. I think it's gonna be scene and dirty. And then grant, is it secondly? Is that? I'm not even convinced that's a word. I guess it is. Firstly, secondly? Yeah, it's a word. Okay, let's go with that. Grant. It just sounded funny in my head. And then I'm thinking opened and cheap, just cheap, straight down the middle there. Open, cheap, sure, very, yeah, I think that's gonna work. Opened, sure, very, andly. We've got andly here. Andly. Randomly. Ooh. Survey. Randomly. There we go. I just, something told me sure wasn't going to be right for some reason. All right. Careful. We have to be careful solving this puzzle, because otherwise we will guess things like sure and miss, and then remind. Yep. Careful. Remind me to be careful. Printing, plan, and seek. It's not gonna be geek. It's gonna be printing, plan. If you plan carefully, and plan carefully. Don't select two words at one time, and seek properly. You can get it with no mistakes. There we go. Very nice. Straight across the line, just like we like to see. Very cool. All right, well, that was pretty quick, so I think maybe I'll go back and do the last couple cell towers as well. Sometimes it's kind of fun to do a few of them. So let's do yesterday's puzzle next. And let's see, we've got warp or warm. If we do warp, then you've kind of got a problem with the MHOL stuff going in here. So I'm thinking warm. You could do whole or hold. What's gonna happen here? Spirits formed. I think that's pretty good. I'm not quite sure there yet, but I like spirit. Is it spirit or spirits? Because I'm thinking formed. Could be send, so maybe just spirit. Warm, hold. News. Mixes. Old and new, that's interesting. If we do send and formed and new and mix or news, then we've got wanting. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Formed. I think it's gonna be wanting like that. And then we can do warm, hold, news, mixes. Yeah, yeah. That's gonna work. Okay, warm. It's not a wormhole. It's warm, hold. News. Mixes. Ooh, but which S? Which S? Because then we could do storing and enemy. Yep, it's going to be this one down here. Because then we can do storing and enemy. Enemy? What's happened? Wrestled? No. Wrestle. That doesn't work. What's... I'm not sure there. Okay, let's come back up here. We'll work our way down there. Send, and then aiming and unaware. I am unaware of. Oop. Oh no, you can't. Oh, you can't. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, we got to use both eyes. Aiming. There we go. Aiming. I am unaware of what I am doing. Unaware. Raisin. Raisin. Seems pretty good. Raising could just be duty. Resulted. It's raising, duty, enemy, and the result of this puzzle is another one with no mistakes. All right, let's go to the one 2 days ago, 760, and see if we can get the hat trick. All right, so I've got invented. That seems pretty good. Invented. We could use either T though, because this T over here might be for this. Trapping with a double P. Mile. It could just be mile. I think that's pretty good. Let's go with trapping first, just to make sure that we've got the T thing straightened out. Let's go with trapping. It could be mileage? No, mile. I'm thinking just mile, but invented. Chooses maybe. Chooses. So if we do invented with this T up here, then we can do this and premise. No, precious. No. What's happening with the X? Maybe that's a good place to look. So we could do something like mixed. Could just do mixed. So we do invented and this and mixed. This would be precise. We have to be precise with our but yeah, because we're gonna use this S with this. Okay. So I think it's gonna be mixed, but let's do invented. I invented this. Precise. I invented this precise combination of words, I guess. I don't know. Choose. Now, is it chooses? If we do mile and chooses, then we've got except, exception? Not quite. Almost have exception, except it doesn't quite work. And we can't do accepting. There's no G. The O is in the wrong place. So I think it's just accept. But then invalid. Hopefully this is not an invalid solution. We could do accepts with the S. Mixed omit, invalid, mixed, heavy, effect, yep. Okay, there we go. So it's gonna be mixed, invalid, omit, heavy, strong and heavy, effect, willed, strong-willed. This is a strong-willed puzzle that I need to affect my will upon it in order to get it with no mistakes. All right, 3 in a row. Very nice. Okay, well, let me know how you did on these 3 cell towers and how many mistakes you had and which words you had the hardest time figuring out. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.